Hello and welcome with VMware installation, ESXi 7 installation. I will install the ESXi 7 on VMware workstation to work as a lab in environment. Our environment here I will create virtual machine just as a lab. Okay, in production environment you can't do that because it will be very slow environment. Okay, I will go to file, a new virtual machine, custom, next. Okay, next. I will install the operating system later. Okay, next. VMware here, guest operating system. It's VMware ESX. VMware ESX 6. It will work fine. Okay, next. Uh, Virtual machine name, I will create it as ESX7-3. Okay, I will copy the virtual machine name, browse. I will set the virtual machine in this folder. Okay, make new folder. Okay, okay. Next, I'll give the processor to processor. Okay, uh, I will give it more cores. Next, I'll give this VM 8 GB RAM. Next, I will use the host only networking because I have uh, network adapter here in our uh, network. I will show you the adapter here in VMware details 192.168.1.212. This is the VMware network adapter in our host machine here in my laptop. Okay, so I will use the host only networking to able to access the virtual machine from my laptop. Okay, next. Okay, iSCSI. Okay, create a new virtual disk. Next, I will give the virtual disk this size. Store the virtual disk as a single file. Okay, next, I will set the hard disk on the same folder of our machine. Okay, hard disk, save, next, finish. Okay, as we can see here, the virtual machine is ready. I will edit the virtual machine settings. I go to ISO image to choose our VMware ESX ISO. Okay, you can download it from vmware.com. Power on the machine. As you can see here, the virtual machine is booted from the ISO image, as we can see here. Okay, it will install the ESXi 7 from the ISO. It's very simple to installation. To install this version, it's very simple to install. Okay, it will take some time, depend on the specs you give the machine. Okay, as we can see here, we have two Intel Core i7 CPU. Okay, 8 giga memory as RAM here. Okay, in the production, you will install this ESX on the physical server. Okay, but here I install it on virtual machine to make a lab if you don't have a physical server to work on it. Okay, I will choose enter to continue, F11 to accept. Okay, I will choose the only hard disk. I have one hard disk to install the VMware ESX7 on it. I will choose enter to continue. Okay, US, the language is US default. Okay, enter. I will give the password to root. Okay, F11 to install. As we can see here, it's very uh, simple steps to complete the installation. As we can see here, also it's very, uh, very uh, simple and it's very fast. As we can see here, the installation is very fast. It takes just minutes. Okay, that's it. I will enter to reboot. After this step, the ESXi7 will give me or log me to uh, interface called DCUI, Direct Console User Interface. This interface, it give me some features to manage the ESXi and to give this server um, ability to access from outside. Like I will set the IP address to management to able to manage this server from web interface. As we can see here. Okay, as we can see here, we can access this server by 192.168.245.2.147. Okay, it's a DSCP. It's not recommended to give the server IP from DSCP, so I will give the server IP to management interface, static IP. So to do that, I will press F2. Okay, F2. It will ask about uh, root password. This password, the same password I will give it from when I install it. Okay, password. Oops. Okay. Now in this is the interface, this UI. I will go to configure management network. Okay. I will go to IP version 4 configuration. Okay. Set static IP 192.168.1.1.123. Okay. The default gateway is recommended to be as bungable IP. Okay. 212. I will okay. Escape. Apply the changes and restart management network. Yes. Why? Okay. The IP address here, as we can see here, 192.168.122.123. I will open Google Chrome from outside from my laptop host 192.168.1.123. Okay, it's certification issue. Proceed. Okay. Root. Okay. Welcome to our server. As we can see here, this server version it's 7.0 update 1. Okay, state normal. It's not connected to vCenter. vCenter is a very useful tool from uh, VMware to manage multiple ESXi. Okay, uptime it's 0 days. As we can see, it's a CPU. Its uh, capacity, okay, memory 8 giga, 8 giga RAM. Okay, capacity for storage 0. I will when we talk about storage, uh, I will talk about why it's 0 here. Okay, management. Okay, here I can create or register virtual machine, shut down, reboot the host. This physical server in VMware called host. It's called host. This server I will set the case of VM. The VMs um, called guest. Okay, and the physical server is host. As we can see here, refresh to refresh this information. Also, we can see here, okay, manufacturer if it's a HP server, we can see the HP here. Okay, if it's Dell, we will see Dell here and extra model. Okay, Then number CPU, memory, virtual memory, networking, as we can see here, the IP address. Okay, uh, summary information in this page, as we can see here, performance in the last hour for CPU, memory. Okay, it's very useful information here. Okay, action, create or register machine, shutdown, reboot, as we can see here. Okay, services, enable SSH. I will talk about it in the uh, next or in our course. Okay, permission, lockdown mode. Okay, generate a support bundle to send this support bundle to VMware. Get SSH from Chrome. Okay, it's as we can see here. This is the our host. Okay, I will go to manage. Okay, here the most important thing, time or and date, enable NTP network time protocol. As we can see here, it's very important to configure this page. If I click on NTP settings, I can set the NTP here, okay, or I can set the date and time menu, okay. PTP, it's a new added to ESX7. It's very important protocol, and it's very uh, useful more than NTP. Okay, if you have PTP server on your network, please use the PTP. Okay, it's accurate more than the NTP. Okay, uh, license. If I buy a key from VMware, as we can see here, this is our key. It's we don't have any key at this time, and these features available by this key. Okay, these features available by this key. Okay, this feature depend on the key. If you have a standard key or you have enterprise key, okay, the feature it will appear here depend on the key. Okay, if I wanted to assign a key, I will paste the key here. Okay, uh, packages. If I wanted to install a package to improve the ESX or add a feature on ESX, I will install these packages. Okay, services, as we can see here, services like NTP, as we can see here, if the NTP configured and not started from here, the NTP synchronization, the time synchronization, it will be filled. Okay, this services, as we can see here, it's work and it's running or stopped on this ESX host. Okay, security and users, we can choose the security rule certificate to install the certificate here, to assign the certificate to the ESX. Okay, from the certificate authority server, we can import the certificate from here. Okay, we can create a add user rules. Okay, lockdown mode is the behavior of the ESX when we managed it from by VMware vCenter. Okay, this is the time protocol. Okay, monitor. We can see here the monitor to CPU or memory network disk. Okay, we can choose the uh, colors. We can see the last hour only. If we connect the vCenter to the vCenter, it will see more than 1 hour. Okay, as we can see here, we can select the machine and see the information about this machine only. Hardware, okay, storage, as we can see here, storage not available because I don't have any storage here. Okay, events, the event on this physical server, we can see here, we can go to 10 per uh, page, we can go to previous page. Tasks, the task is it's what the task is created or it's on the ESXi. Logs, as we can see, the logs and generate the support bundle. Okay, to send the bundle to VMware support. Okay, notifications here we have we don't have any notification on this. Okay, this is what the physical server and how I install the VMware ESX on the server. Okay, this is what I wanna to see on the server. Okay, I will I'll tell you this is the license will expire in this period. Okay, it's not uh, free forever. It will expire in this period. Okay. Thank you very much. I will see you in the next videos. Uh, See you. Thank you.